counted every nickel before the week was through. Made old shoes last a winter, made one good coat do two. But there was laughter at the table, there was music in our hands, and the richest thing about us was the way we'd understand. I've seen folks own a plenty and still feel poor inside. We had little in the cupboard, but we never lost our pride. What money never measured was the love we learned to give, the way we held together through the hard years we had to live. It never weighed the mercy or the comfort in a name. It never counted morning light coming through the rain. What money never measured was the best we ever had. We didn't talk a fortune, we just made it day by day. Found a little piece of heaven in the work along the way. You could hear it in the humming when the evening settled down. There was peace inside the struggle, there was gold beneath the ground. Now I don't envy mansions, I don't chase what shines. I have held a faithful hand, and that is wealth enough for mine. What money never measured was the love we learned to give, the way we held together through the hard years we had lived. It never weighed the mercy or the comfort in a name. It never counted morning light coming through the rain. What money never measured was the best we ever had. If all I leave behind me is a song somebody feels, and a heart that gave more kindness than the world could buy or steal, and I'll go on home contented with no silver in my hands. I was rich in what mattered long before I understood the plan. What money never measured was the love we learned to give, the way we held together through the hard years we had to live. It never weighed the mercy or the comfort in a name. It never counted morning light coming through the rain. What money never measured was the best we ever had. What money never measured was the best we ever had. One hand held another when the hard week came. No one asked for credit, no one signed a name. A coat left on a doorstep, a ride through pouring rain. Small things look like heaven when hope was hard to claim. A little mercy made the rounds, was heavy without making a sound. No gold, no glory, no trumpet, no crown, just love moving softly. A little mercy made the rounds. Old Mrs. Carter baked more than she could eat, left half for the widow down on Maple Street. Then that widow sang Sunday for a man who'd lost his way, and he found one good reason to try another day. A little mercy made the rounds through every tired heart in town. It lifted what was heavy without making a sound. No gold, no glory, no trumpet, no crown, just love moving softly. A little mercy made the rounds. What you give in kindness may travel farther still. One small cup of water can turn into a well. A little mercy made the rounds through every tired heart in town. It lifted what was heavy without making a sound. Just love moving softly. A little mercy made the rounds. A little mercy made the rounds. Honky Tonk piano turned around, soft shuffle drums enter. I carried anger proudly like a medal on my chest, kept my sorries locked away and called the silence rest. I thought a man was weaker if he let his heart be shown, but the coldest kind of prison is the one you build alone. Then one morning I was tired of defending every scar. I looked into the mirror and saw how far I'd gone. The day my anger let me go, I could finally breathe again. I stopped fighting every shadow like it had to be my friend. I laid down all the thunder I had held for years below, and I found a kinder man the day my anger let me go. I wrote no grand confession, I made no holy speech, just called the ones I wounded and spoke soft enough to reach. Some forgave me easy, some had nothing left to say, but I took the truth they gave me and I walked a better way. There's a grace in being honest, there's a cost in staying blind. but a heart can still grow tender if it turns itself in time. The day my anger let me go, I could finally breathe again. I stopped fighting every shadow like it had to be my friend. I laid down all the thunder I had held for years below, and I found a kinder man the day my anger let me go. I still get it wrong sometimes, still have storms beneath my skin, but I don't feed the fire now the way I once did then. If love stands at the doorway, I don't make it beg to stay. I open up my hands and let the hard words fade away. The day my anger let me go, I could finally breathe again. I stopped fighting every shadow like it had to be my friend. I laid down all the thunder I had held for years below, and I found a kinder man the day my anger let me go. I found a kinder man the day my anger let me go. The invitation came on Tuesday with no letter tucked inside. Just a date, a little chapel, and her name beside a bridegroom's. We had not spoken in 5 years, pride had taken both our tongues. But I pressed my only suit and drove there before dawn. I came to hear her say I do, not to ask her to forgive, just to see the woman she became and bless the life she lived. I took a chair behind the family where she might not see me through. I only came to hear my daughter stand and say I do. She found me after pictures, standing near the chapel wall. For a second she said nothing, then she crossed that crowded hall. She said, Dad, I kept one dance in case you chose to come. I held a child I'd lost to pride and heard the old band start. I came to hear her say I do, not to ask her to forgive, just to see the woman she became and bless the life she lived. I thought I'd leave there quietly before the evening moved, but she saved one dance for Daddy after saying I do. We could not mend 5 silent years inside a single song, but one slow dance gave both our hearts a place to start from. I came to hear her say I do, and found one promise more, that love can wait through wounded years and still unlock a door. I held my daughter gently, like I did when she was 2, and thank the Lord I came that day to hear her say I do. She saved one dance for Daddy after saying I do. For 2 years in the closet, that white dress held its breath. I thought I ought to burn it for the promises that left. Then a girl from church was marrying with $20 saved. I took it from the garment bag and asked her for her name. I let the dress be happy, though it hadn't been with me. Let another woman wear it toward the life she hoped to see. I couldn't save my marriage, but I didn't have to hate. I let the dress be happy and gave the past away. I shortened both the shoulders and stitched the loosened seam. Her mother cried and thanked me like I'd handed back a dream. When she stepped into the chapel, the dress no longer knew the ending it had carried. It only looked brand new. I let the dress be happy, though it hadn't been with me. Let another woman wear it toward the life she hoped to see. I couldn't save my marriage, but I didn't have to hate. I let the dress be happy and gave the past away. Some things don't need burning just because they knew goodbye. What once had carried sorrow could carry someone else's joy. I let the dress be happy, watched her father lead her in, and something in my own heart finally softened then. I couldn't change my ending, but I changed what dress, be happy. Daddy walked in quiet with his hat in his hand. The week had come up short like it sometimes can. Old Mr. Harper smiled by the grocery door, said, take what you need, settle up once more. Paid on Friday was all he wrote down beside my daddy's name in that little town. No shame in the asking, no pride had to fall. Paid on Friday was mercy after all. Flour for the cupboard, coffee in a can. Mama held the receipt like a blessing in her hand. I was young and watching, too small to see how a little bit of trust can feed a family. Paid on Friday was all he wrote down beside my daddy's name in that little town. No shame in the asking, no pride had to fall. Paid on Friday was mercy after all. Now when someone's hurting, I remember that story. A kind heart gives credit when life asks for more. Paid on Friday was all he wrote down beside my daddy's name in that little town. Paid on Friday was mercy after all. Paid on Friday, mercy after all. She saved the Sunday dress for better days to come, hung it by the window where it could catch the sun. The week was never easy, the money stretched too thin, but she still kept a little hope pressed clean and tucked within. She saved the Sunday dress like a promise on the wall, like tomorrow might be kinder after we had lost it all. No diamonds, no fine places, no easy road to bless, but hope stayed in the closet where she saved the Sunday dress. I used to think it's simple, just cotton blue and white. Now I know it carried her prayers through every night. When the house felt heavy, she would smooth it with her hand like faith was something ordinary a child could understand. She saved the Sunday dress like a promise on the wall, like tomorrow might be kinder after we had lost it all. No diamonds, no fine places, no easy road to bless, but hope stayed in the closet where she saved the Sunday dress. Now when my courage weakens, I remember how she stood, poor in what she owned, but rich in what was good. She saved the Sunday dress like a promise on the wall, like tomorrow might be kinder after we had lost it all. Hope stayed in the closet where she saved the Sunday dress. She saved the Sunday dress for better days to come. The strap pole stopped turning at 5 on Friday night. I'd swept that same old floor for nearly half my life. Boys came in for school cuts, then brought their sons to me. I watched whole generations grow up in that leather seat. The last cut before closing was a boy of 17. His daddy sat there years ago, too short to reach his feet. I trimmed around his collar, then turned the chair around. 50 years went quiet when the last hair hit the ground. Men had brought me heartache, they couldn't tell at home. I learned to keep on cutting and let them talk it slow. Some came before their weddings, some after someone died. A barber shop can't hold what grown men keep inside. The last cut before closing was a boy of 17. His daddy sat there years ago, too short to reach his feet. I trimmed around his collar, then turned the chair around. 50 years went quiet when the last hair hit the ground. He said, my dad still tells me you gave his first cut here. I smiled into the mirror so he wouldn't see the tears. The last cut before closing was cleaner than the rest. I brushed his shoulders gently and wished that boy my best. Then I locked the old front doorway while the evening settled down. 50 years went with me when the last hair hit the ground. I turned the stripe pole off and let left the old chair facing town. With my pride in my pocket and a silence in my chest, thought the farther I could wander, the more I'd forget the rest. But every mile got heavy, every night knew my name. I learned you can't outrun sorrow when you carry all the blame. Then the morning came easy on a road I used to know. And something in the gravel told my heart to let it go. Some roads forgive you before you forgive yourself. They don't ask where you've been, they don't measure what you left. They just lead you back slowly through the dust and the blue, when the world won't hold you. Some roads forgive you. I wasn't looking for mercy, I was looking for a sign. Maybe one small piece of heaven I could call a friend of mine. There was no choir singing, no thunder in the sky, just a quiet little sunrise and a tear I didn't hide. I pulled over by the shoulder, let the old hurt pass through. For the first time in forever, I felt almost new. Some roads forgive you before you forgive yourself. They don't ask where you've been, they don't measure what you left. They just lead you back slowly through the dust and the blue, when the world won't hold you. Some roads forgive you. I still have things to answer for, still have words I should have said, but I don't bow to yesterday like it owns the life ahead. A man can turn around, a heart can make it through. Sometimes grace is just a road that waits for you. Some roads forgive you before you forgive yourself. They keep your name in the sunlight, like a Bible on a shelf. They just lead you back slowly to the man you almost knew. When the world won't hold you, some roads forgive you. When the world won't hold you, some roads forgive you. At 19 I was hungry, 3 weeks behind on rent. Mr. Bell wrote 400 and said, take this before you're spent. I promised I would pay him when my feet were on the ground. He said, son, just keep on working, don't let trouble turn you down. The check he never cashed bought more than one hard month. It taught me kindness isn't something you repay just once. He wrote, pass it on across the back, and mailed it home at last. That lesson kept on living in the check he never cashed. Years later, one young worker came shaking to my door. His baby needed medicine he couldn't cover anymore. I reached into my desk where that old check still lay, then wrote the same amount and used the words he gave. The check he never cashed bought more than one hard month. It taught me kindness isn't something you repay just once. He wrote, pass it on across the back, and mailed it home at last. That lesson kept on living in the check he never cashed. Some debts are paid with money, some are paid by what you do. When mercy reaches down to you, you help the next one through. The check he never cashed has crossed 1,000 miles, through rent, through food, through medicine, through frightened father's eyes. No bank could count its value, no ledger held its past. A good man kept on giving through the check he never cashed. A good man kept on giving through the check he never cashed.
She used to fill the mornings with 100 little words. Then one hard night took from her the voice I'd always heard. The doctor spoke in numbers. I watched her frightened eyes. She reached across the blanket and I learned her first reply. I learned her silence, one small look at a time. The yes inside her fingers, the no behind her eyes. She once taught me every word. Now she teaches me to hear. I learned her silence and found my mother there. I brushed her silver hair the way she once brushed mine, held the cup between her hands and waited without time. Some days she fought the hurting, some days she let me near, but every quiet moment said more than I could hear. I learned her silence, one small look at a time. The yes inside her fingers, the no behind her eyes. She once taught me every word. Now she teaches me to hear. I learned her silence and found my mother there. Love does not need language to tell you it remains. Sometimes one hand holding can carry all the pain. I learned her silence, one small look at a time. The love inside her fingers, the courage in her eyes. She once taught me every word. Now she teaches me to hear. I learned her silence and found my mother there. I found my mother there.
I had a ticket folded in my Sunday coat, a little town behind me, and a dream I wrote. That whistle started calling like a promise in the rain, but something in my heart would not step on that train. I let the train go by and watched the smoke roll on. Thought I was losing everything, but I was only finding home. Some roads call you forward, some love asks you why. Found my whole life waiting when I let the train go by. I married in the springtime, had babies in the fall, learned a little kitchen can still hold it all. I wondered now and then who I might have been, but every small hand held me back to grace again. I let the train go by and watched the smoke roll on. Thought I was losing everything, but I was only finding home. Some roads call you forward, some love asks you why. I found my whole life waiting when I let the train go by. Not every dream that leaves you means your heart was wrong. Sometimes what stays behind is where you belong. I let the train go by and watched the smoke roll on. Thought I was losing everything, but I was only finding home. I found my whole life waiting when I let the train go by. I let the train go by and I stayed where love was. The shelf I hung crooked still leans a little left, but every time I see it, I remember I did it myself. I loved him all my lifetime, and I miss him even yet. But the shelf I hung crooked was the day I took one step. A box of books sat waiting for 3 months by the wall. Jim had always fixed the little things before I had to call. Then one quiet Tuesday morning, I found his old tool case, put the drill against the plaster, and tried to hear what he would say. The first screw missed the timber, the second split the paint. I nearly called my neighbor, then decided I could wait. I moved it half an inch and held the level to the board. It wasn't straight or beautiful, but it would hold for sure. The shelf I hung crooked still leans a little left, but every time I see it, I remember I did it myself. I loved him all my lifetime, and I miss him even yet. But the shelf I hung crooked was the day I took one step. I placed his favorite novels there, and our picture in between, then stood across the room and saw more than a crooked thing. Now I fix a dripping faucet and change the porch bulb too. Not the way that Jim would do it, but I somehow make it through. Loving him had taught me patience. Losing him taught something else. A woman can be grieving and still learn to trust herself. The shelf I hung crooked still leans a little left. I could straighten it tomorrow, but I think I'll leave it yet. It holds the life we share and the woman I became. The shelf I hung crooked proved I could begin again. It is not straight or perfect, but neither am I. And it holds county fair lights were shining in your eyes. You won me a ribbon and a paper bag of fries. We had no tomorrow, we had no plan, just two young hearts laughing hand in hand. The county fair lights still shine in my mind, like a little piece of heaven from a slower time. The world kept turning, but I still see you there, smiling like forever at the county fair. The Ferris wheel stopped at the top of the sky. You said, "Don't look down," and I said, "I won't try." That was the first night I knew love was real. Not from what you promised, but from how you made me feel. The county fair lights still shine in my mind, like a little piece of heaven from a slower time. The world kept turning, but I still see you there, smiling like forever at the county fair. Some summers leave quietly, some never fade. They live in the music the old bands play. The county fair lights still shine in my mind, like a little piece of heaven from a slow time. I still still see you there, smiling like forever at the county fair. At the county fair, where young love stays.
She never made a speech about the things she had to bear. She just tied her apron softly and met trouble with a prayer. When the day came home empty and the money wasn't much, she could make a poor room brighter with the kindness in her touch. I was young and I didn't see how love can work unseen. Now I know the quiet hands can hold the deepest dream. She kept the supper warm when the world felt cold, held the house together with a patient soul. She never asked for glory, never needed to be praised, but I still feel her mercy in 1,000 little ways. She kept the supper warm, and she kept our hearts from breaking. There were nights she looked tired, but she smiled for us somehow. I can hear her gentle humming, like it's still around me now. She taught me love is a labor, not a pretty word alone. It's the way you keep on giving when nobody else knows. Now every time I'm weary and I want to turn away, I remember how she carried more than she would ever say. She kept the supper warm when the world felt cold, held the house together with a patient soul. She never asked for glory, never needed to be praised, but I still feel her mercy in 1,000 little ways. She kept the supper warm, and she kept our hearts from breaking. If heaven has a table where the gentle people rest, I know she's sitting near it with forgiveness in her chest. And every little kindness that I give before I'm gone is just a piece of her love, still carrying on. She kept the supper warm when the world felt cold, held the years together with a heart of gold. She never asked for glory, never needed to be praised, but I still feel her mercy In 1,000 little ways, she kept the supper warm, and she kept our hearts from breaking. She kept the supper warm, and she kept our hearts from breaking.
Rain on the clothesline, sheets blowing slow. Mama said, let it fall. We still got tomorrow. The roof had a whisper, the floor had a creak, but love made us warmer than money could keep. Rain on the clothesline, hard times at the door, but we had each other, and that counted more. No fine things shining, no easy road to find, just a little house standing with rain on the clothesline. I used to want diamonds and faraway lights. Now I miss that kitchen on those rainy nights. The bread in the oven, the song in the hall, the way simple living could still hold us all. Rain on the clothesline, hard times at the door, but we had each other, and that counted more. No fine things shining, no easy road to find, just a little house standing with rain on the clothesline. Some folks call it poor, I call it grace. Love looks so honest in that humble place. Rain on the clothesline, hard times at the door, but we had each other, and that counted more. Just a little house house standing, with rain on the clothesline. Rain on the clothesline still brings me home. We started with a rental and a roof that leaked in rain. I had more dreams than dollars. You had patience in your name.
I patched your Sunday jacket. You worked the overtime. We never called it easy,
but your hand stayed in mine. We kept the same last name through the worry and the weather, through the empty pocket days. We still held on together.
no gold on our table,
No fortune, no fame,
but love kept us standing.
we kept the same last name. I wasn't always gentle. I was proud and slow to bend.
I wasn't always fearless,
but I never
stopped being your friend.
We kept the same last name through the worry and the weather, through the empty pocket days. We still held on together.
No gold on our table,
No fortune, no fame,
but love kept us standing.
we kept the same
Last name.
Now the mirror shows the years, but your smile still looks the same.
If I had one life over,
I would choose that name again. We kept the same last name
through the worry and the weather, through the empty pocket days. We still held on together. Love kept us standing. We kept the same last name. We kept the same last name.
On a tired Sunday morn, folks came through the doorway with their work clothes worn. Some had heavy trouble, some had little faith, but nobody left lonely from that humble place. The old bell rang low, and we all came in with dust on our shoes and hope wearing thin. No gold in the steeple, no perfect souls to show, but grace found everybody when the old bell rang low. Mama sang beside me, Daddy bowed his head. Children missed the chorus, but meant every word they said. I still hear that ringing when my heart feels small, calling me to mercy, calling home us all. The old bell rang low, and we all came in with dust on our shoes and hope wearing thin. No gold in the steeple, no perfect souls to show, but grace found everybody when the old bell rang low. Some sounds stay forever, some love will not fade. A bell can keep on ringing long after it was made. The old bell rang low, and we all came in with dust on our shoes and hope wearing thin. Grace found everybody when the old bell rang low. When the old bell rang low. Summer burned the fields till the creek bed cracked. Dust was on the windows and hope looked back. But down by the old road where the cottonwood stood, somebody drew water for the whole neighborhood. The well never ran dry when the hard days came. Somebody filled a bucket, somebody called your name. No one asked for payment, no one passed you by. Love kept drawing water, and the well never ran dry. Grandma brought a dipper, children formed a line. Every thirsty heart there got a little time. I was was young and dusty, but I understood kindness can taste sweeter than water ever could. The well never ran dry when the hard days came. Somebody filled a bucket, somebody called your name. No one asked for payment, no one passed you by. Love kept drawing water, and the well never ran dry. Now when life feels empty, I know what to give. A little cup of mercy can help somebody live. The well never ran dry when the hard days came. Somebody filled a bucket, somebody called your name. Love kept drawing water, and the well never ran dry. The well never ran dry. Danny knew every train by the whistle and the time. Knew which one carried coal and which crossed the county line. Folks said he was different, he just saw what others missed. Every Saturday at 4, we stood watching from the bridge. Danny knew every train, every number, every name. He could hear 1 mile away and tell you when it came. They said I gave up freedom when I promised I would stay, but my brother gave me more than I could ever give away. Danny knew every train. When Mama left us suddenly, he asked me who comes now. I said, I'm right here, brother, we'll keep going somehow. Years later, when my marriage broke, I sat too hurt to speak. Danny checked his pocket watch, then sat down next to me. Danny knew every train, every number, every name. He could hear 1 mile away and tell you when it came. They said I gave up freedom when I promised I would stay, but my brother gave me more than I could ever give away. Danny knew every train. He said the 410 still comes even when the morning's bad. That was all the wisdom my tired heart needed then. Danny knows every train. Now his hair is turning gray. We still stand beside that crossing every Saturday. They said I gave up freedom, but I never felt that way. I have walked beside a faithful heart for most of all my days. Danny knows every train. The 410 still comes, and Danny knows its name.
We carved our name so small,
no one else could see.
under the sugar maple. You first looked at me.
Wore your hair in ribbons, I wore my Sunday shoes. I didn't know much then, but I knew I loved you. Under the sugar maple shade,
we learned to bend and stay
through every changing season, through every weather day.
When the years grew heavy and the young dreams frayed,
love still found us standing
under the sugar maple shade.
That tree has lost some branches,
like we have lost some time,
but you still call me darling,
and I still call you mine.
Your hands are softer now, my steps are not so fast,
but every time you smile,
I am young inside the past. Under the sugar maple shade,
we learned to bend and stay
through every changing season,
through every weather day. When the years grew heavy and the young dreams frayed,
love still found us standing
under the sugar maple shade.
If one of us goes first,
let the other not be afraid.
love will keep on whispering
under that old shade.
Under the sugar maple
Shade, we learned to bend and stay
through every changing season,
through every weather day.
love still found us standing
under the sugar maple shade. Under the sugar maple shade. I had no grand answer, no shining sign above, just one small prayer breathing inside a tired love. The nights were long and heavy, the road The small prayer stayed when my strength ran low, when the door felt closed and the tears moved slow. It didn't come like thunder, it didn't call my name, but when I almost gave up, the small prayer stayed. I learned that grace is quiet. I learned that hope can wait. Some blessings take the long road, but still arrive with grace. I don't need every reason, I don't need to know why. One whisper in the darkness can keep a soul alive. The small prayer stayed when my strength ran low, when the door felt closed and the tears moved slow. It didn't come like thunder, it didn't call my name, but when I almost gave up, the small prayer stayed. Now when someone is weary, I know what to say. Hold on through the midnight, mercy knows the way. The small prayer stayed when my strength ran low. It carried me softly where I could not go. When I almost gave up, the small prayer stayed. The small prayer stayed.
Eddie called me from the hospital, said time was running short, then laughed and said don't make my leaving one more door you close. He said take my boy to baseball, call my mama every week, and don't spend all your mornings missing what you cannot keep. I started living for us both when he ran out of time, kept the promises he trusted to these two hands of mine. I don't carry him like sorrow, I carry him like hope. He left me one more reason to keep this heart open. I started living for us both. I sat beside his mother every Sunday afternoon, took his son to every ball game like he asked me to. The boy grew tall and steady with his father's crooked grin, and every time he crossed that plate, I felt my old friend win. I started living for us both when he ran out of time, kept the promises he trusted to these two hands of mine. I don't carry him like sorrow, I carry him like hope. He left me one more reason to keep this heart open. I started living for us both. Grief can close a man or teach him how to give. I could spend my years in mourning or honor him and live. I started living for us both and let the daylight in. Told his stories to his grandchild so they would know of him. I still miss him every season, but the missing does not own the life he placed before me when he could not carry on. I started living for us both. I still live my life for both of us.
Nobody signed a paper, nobody made a vow, but when a neighbor stumbled, someone helped somehow. A hand came across the table, a hymn came through the air, and every tired trouble felt lighter sitting there. A handshake and a hymn kept us standing tall when the road got narrow and the rain would fall. No grand words needed, no gold to bring. We held each other up with a handshake and a hymn. Some came in with heartache, some came full of pride, but no one left forgotten, no one left outside. A little faith was plenty, a little bread could share, and kindness felt like heaven when heaven felt nowhere. A handshake and a hymn kept us standing tall when the road got narrow and the rain would fall. No grand words needed, no gold to bring. We held each other up with a handshake and a hymn. I still try to live it everywhere I roam. Be the hand that reaches, be the song called home. A handshake and a hymn kept us standing tall when the road got narrow and the rain would fall. We held each other up with a handshake and a hymn. handshake and a hymn still brings me home again.
That old screen door would slap in the wind, kids running barefoot out and back in.
You'd call from the kitchen,
I'd come from the yard.
we didn't have plenty, but
Love wasn't hard. That old screen door still swings in my mind, letting in summer and simpler times. Every laugh, every tear, every heart we live for
still comes back to me
through that old screen door. Supper smelled like onions,
rain smelled like clay,
and every little sorrow
seemed
smaller by day. That old screen door still swings in my mind, letting in summer and simpler times. Every laugh, every tear, every heart we lived for still comes back to me through that old screen door.
the house may be quiet,
The children may roam,
but some sounds and memory
can still bring you home. That old screen door still swings in my mind, letting in summer and simpler times.
still comes back to me
Through that old screen door. Through that old screen door. We chose the little room at the end of the hall. You measured for a cradle, I traced stars on the wall. Then spring came empty-handed, and we stopped making plans. We folded up the future we couldn't understand. The room we never painted stayed quiet through the years. No name above the doorway, no first cry for us to hear. could see. The room we never painted still lives inside of me. Folks said you can try again, like hearts were made that way. I smiled and changed the subject, then cried when they drove away. You held me in the hallway. We didn't say a word. Some sorrow has no language, but still deserves to be heard. We learned to hold each other through a loss no one could see. The room we never painted still lives inside of me. I don't call our hoping foolish. I don't call that love in vain. You were real in every future we had already named. The room we never painted no longer feels like blame. We carried you in silence, though we never spoke your name. We learned to love more gently through a tenderness made deep. The room we never painted is a memory we keep. The room we never painted still has a place in me.
I used to think a man was strong if he never let tears show, kept a wall around his feelings, and called it taking control. But I watched good love grow weary. I watched soft eyes turn away. Now I know a guarded heart can make a house feel great. I can't change the old me or the damage I have done, but I can choose the next word before it leaves my tongue. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. A little slower with my anger, a little quicker on my knees. I'm learning how to listen, to be. I don't need to win the silence. I don't need the final say. Sometimes love is just admitting you were wrong along the way. There's a peace in speaking gently. There's a strength in letting down all the pride that kept me standing on the loneliest side of town. If mercy is a doorway, then I'm reaching for the key. One honest day at a time is enough road for me. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. A little slower with my anger, a little quicker on my knees. I'm learning how to listen, how to let a heart speak free. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. If you see me fall again, don't think I've lost the fight. Even old hearts learning grace can stumble toward the light. I may never wear a halo, I may never stand that tall, but I can leave a little kindness where I used to leave a wall. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. A little softer with my sorrow, a little better at setting love free. I'm learning how to listen, how to live more honestly. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man I'm trying to be. I used to think a man was strong if he never let tears show, kept a wall around his feelings and called it taking control. But I watched good love grow weary, I watched soft eyes turn away. Now I know the guarded heart can make a house feel great. I can't change the old me or the damage I have done, but I can choose the next word before it leaves my tongue. I'm not the man I should have been, but I'm the man
was 17 that winter, with a baby in my arms. Signed her to a safer future while the courthouse heater hummed. I kept her little bracelet in a box beneath my bed, and spent 40 years believing she would hate me when we met. She came with my eyes and no anger in her voice. Said I came to know the woman who had to make that choice. She didn't call me mama, she just reached across the space. She came with my eyes and kindness on her face. She showed me 2 young children and the life that she had made. Said her parents spoke with honor of the woman who gave her away. Then she asked about her father. I answered what I knew, and for the first time I believed she had grown up loved and true. She came with my eyes and no anger in her voice. Said I came to know the woman who had to make that choice. She didn't call me mama, she just reached across the space. She came with my eyes and kindness on her face. Forgiveness wasn't spoken, it was there in how she stayed, till the coffee cooled between us and the daylight slipped away. She came with my eyes and her daughter by the hand. Said we didn't come for blame, we only came to understand. Then that little girl smiled at me with the same familiar face. She came with my eyes and left me with her grace. She came with my eyes and kindness on her face.
Buttons in a mason jar on grandma's sewing shelf, little bits of old days she kept all by herself. Blue one from my school coat, white one from her sleeve. Every tiny circle had a story underneath. Buttons in a mason jar still shine in the light, like little family memories saved from passing time. No gold, no silver, no treasure from afar, just love kept together in buttons in a mason jar. She could mend a Sunday shirt with a humming little tune. Patch a worn out sorrow by the afternoon. Now I hold that old jar when my heart feels thin, and I feel her kindness sewing me again. Buttons in a mason jar still shine in the light, like little family memories saved from passing time. No gold, no silver, no treasure from afar, just love kept together in buttons in a mason jar. Some hands leave quietly, some love stays near. In the smallest pieces, year after year. Buttons in a mason jar still shine in the light, like little family memories saved from passing time. Just love kept together in buttons in a mason jar. Buttons in a mason jar still shine in the light.
If love had kept a ledger, we might not have made it through. I came home tired and empty, with more silence than a song. You could read the weight I carry, but you never called it wrong.
I had days I felt forgotten, days I turned my eyes away.
But the heart learns how to listen when it still wants love to stay. We were never perfect, but we were willing to repair. And sometimes that's the promise that keeps two people there. If love had kept a ledger, we might not have made it through.
But love kept choosing mercy
when the balance wasn't true.
It covered what was broken,
it forgave what pride had done.
If love had kept a ledger,
we would have lost more than we won. I remember every winter when the work was wearing thin.
you still found a little laughter and let the daylight in.
I remember every sorry that came late
but came sincere. A tender word can matter even after many years. We don't count the losses like we used to long ago.
We count the hands still reaching when the hard winds start to blow.
If love had kept a ledger, we might not have made it through.
But love kept choosing mercy
when the balance wasn't true.
It covered what was broken.
It forgave what pride had done.
If love had kept a ledger,
we would have lost more than we won. Some days I gave more,
some days I gave less,
but grace became the table where our tired hearts could rest. If love had kept a ledger, we might not have made it through.
but love kept choosing mercy
when the balance wasn't true.
It covered what was broken.
It forgave what pride had done.
If love had kept a ledger,
we would have lost more than we won.
thank God love kept no ledger.
It only kept us one. We never had a silver spoon or much to call our own. Just two hearts and a little faith, trying to build a home. You wore patience in your smile, I wore worry on my face. But every time the world got hard, your hand became my grace. Now the years sit on our shoulders like a coat we learned to wear, and every line around your eyes looks like an answered prayer. The hard years were good to me. They taught me how to stay, how love can keep a candle lit when the whole sky turns gray. We lost some dreams to weather, but we never lost the flame. And if I had one life again, I'd choose you just the same. The hard years were good to me. because they led me back to you. I wasn't always gentle, I wasn't always wise. Sometimes pride can close a heart and make a good man blind. But you knew the man inside me when I couldn't see him clear. You loved me through the winter till the spring came back here. Now the house is getting quieter and the evenings move slow, but I still hear forever in the way you say hello. The hard years were good to me. They taught me how to stay, how love can keep a candle lit when the whole sky turns gray. We lost some dreams to weather, but we never lost the flame. And if I had one life again, I'd choose you just the same. The hard years were good to me because they led me back to you. Some folks count the money, some count what they own. I count every morning that I didn't wake alone. If heaven keeps a record of the love that made it through, I hope it writes my story somewhere close to you. The hard years were good to me. They softened what was rough. They showed me